Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch-along of Chelsea versus Bournemouth. In the Premier League, we are finally back. The one team that I didn't want to see return after the World Cup, after we lost about 5 games in a row. We have yet to lose 4 games in a row in the Premier League since 1998. So hopefully we do not repeat that feat. But, go on Chelsea! Guys, like I've done during the World Cup, your subs for both Bournemouth and for Chelsea will go down the bottom of your screen. Either side of you are the lineups, starting 11s for Bournemouth and for Chelsea.
This is the beginning of their own American tale. League game 1 for new owner Bill Foley.
So guys, keep your questions coming. Chelsea versus Bournemouth.
And for Gary O'Neill, it is Premier League game 1 as the permanent Cherries boss. Permanent-ish anyway. This is football.
We ain't done Chelsea. We ain't done Chelsea. Go on Chelsea. Go on Chelsea. Go on Chelsea. Go on Chelsea. 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 Oh, Chelsea. Go on Chelsea.
A long time ago. Well, the Pride of London are sitting at the moment in 9th place after 14 games last season. They were topped.
Chelsea! 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 Oh, Chelsea! 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 Oh, Chelsea!
Points behind Brighton and behind Fulham in the league right now. Well, Chelsea have Kepa back in goal. He missed the last few games pre-World Cup with a foot injury.
Come on, Chelsea!
His first game since October the 11th. And there's a 100th game for the club for Thiago Silva at 38 going on 21.
Come on, Chelsea!
Debut for Dennis Zakaria. And as for the front players, well, there's a starting chance to shine for Christian Pulisic. No place for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Raheem Sterling a chance to end a run of 7.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be interesting to see how we play. Hopefully Potter can get us a win for the first time in God knows how long. And guys, go and vote in the chat. Who you guys think is going to win, Chelsea or Bournemouth?
Very flexible and can change within a game. The keepers guessing, don't they?
Potter always does with his lineups and how they will line up. For Bournemouth, Mark Travers continues to deputise in goal for the England.
Go on, Chelsea!
Lloyd Kelly is back after ankle injury, his first appearance since early September. Chris Malcolm, however, misses out through illness. There's a return in midfield for Jefferson Lerner. He's fit following a knee.
Come on, boys!
No return for Marcus Tavernier, who was hit before the break. And the same is true of Keith Moore and Dominic Solanke, who started out at Chelsea, playing just one first-team game as a substitute in the Champions League.
I think when you look at it at Bournemouth's lineup, it's going to be a back 3 or a back 5 out of possession. We've got that midfield 3 of Lerner and Cook will predominantly hold. Billing will be the one that will get forward.
Chelsea, go and take on Keith Moore, the guy who ripped off England, and he's English himself. Was born in England.
A back 4, but famously in one of Gary O'Neill's early games as the interim manager.
Great pass, Bowler, Great pass, Bowler, Great pass, Bowler, Great pass, Bowler,
For the second half. The referee for this one is Simon Hooper. He's got 35 Premier League games without showing a red card. The last was 3 years ago. May that continue this evening.
Come on, boys! Up the Chelsea!
Lloyd Kelly. The captain's tossing the Christmas coin straight out of the pudding. It's a very laid-back sort of huddle for Bournemouth. They're waiting for the skipper to come and lend some rousing words. And now the players will gather around the centre circle, because here and at all Premier League games over the last couple of days, there will be a period of applause in tribute to World Cup winning fullback for England, George Cohen, who died on the 23rd, aged 83. 459 games for his only club, Fulham. George Best said he was the best fullback he ever played against. I think that will do for most.
Come on, boys! Come on, the Blues! Come on, Jules! Come on, Chelsea!
West London paying tribute to one of West London's finest ever. Bournemouth emerge out of their pack. And Chelsea will get the game underway, with Mason Mount entrusted with the first kick of the ball. Chelsea against Bournemouth, only 5 points between them in the Premier League. It's a new era of sorts for the Cherries. And it will start with the players on both sides taking the knee. It's not happening as often this season, but it's happening before the biggest games to send out that message against all four.
The game is underway. Chelsea versus Bournemouth. To give you a quick reminder, the taking all substitutes for both Bournemouth and Chelsea are at the bottom of your screen, and either side of myself is the starting 11 for Bournemouth and the starting 11 for Chelsea.
Well, they're all big games, Sue, but this feels particularly big for Graham Potter's Blues.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think they have to get a positive result at home to Bournemouth. They need to start climbing back up the table, because Mason Mount said it in his pre-match interview. It's not been good enough. It needs to be better.
So come on, boys, come on, Chelsea! Hey! Ah, stupid challenge, 43 seconds in. Dominic Solanke ex-Chelsea.
Really positive from Bournemouth and Solanke.
Silver just puts her hand out, man. Don't stress me out. We haven't even got going. I think the game's not really got going.
Can they go forward, and can they go forward quickly? And that was a really good start.
Guys, just let me know in the chat if you guys do enjoy this formation of what I'm doing for the streams now, that you're both getting the starting lineups for both teams.
This is a long way out to hit it from. And he's going to try.
Well done, Kepa! Well done, Kepa. Go on, Chelsea. Go on, Havertz.
Mount is in a good position.
Go on, Havertz.
Drifted into the box with Sterling and Pulisic now. Havertz had to hold.
Well done, Kai. Well done, Kai.
A corner that's contested by Bournemouth.
This is a good break from Chelsea.
Corner for Chelsea, folks. About 2 minutes played. Chelsea have a corner and see what we can deal from this set piece.
I think this is a bit of a better angle, and he's absolutely spot on. It wasn't a corner. Come off Havertz.
Mason Mount will take this unexpected gift and find Sterling, who let it run.
It's James. Ah.
It wasn't connected with sweetly enough by James.
Offside, Mount. Mount offside.
Flag is raised for offside. Graham Potter, as we found out, pre-match has been to California during the break with the family, but it was a business meeting too. Met with one of Chelsea's co-owners, Behdad Eghbali, and came back saying he's really looking forward to the weeks, months and years ahead. A long-term plan in place.
Come on, Chelsea.
Jorginho.
That's a free kick. Well done, ref.
Keeper Moore's challenge.
At the moment, folks, Chelsea are actually starting the game pretty well, even though it's only been 3 minutes. We've actually felt like we're a bit more going for it. We've got a bit more intensity within the play. But I can't say much yet. We've only played 3 minutes off our return to competitive league action. Or more of a better say, be able to tell you what my thoughts are, folks, as soon as I know about how well we played in the first half.
The touchline. Thiago Silva is at the moment not on the field. He's just rubbing his left knee as Cucurella delivers.
Oh, bad free kick. Bad free kick.
It's poor from Cucurella. Be disappointed with that. Decent position. You've got players running in at the far post. Opportunity lost.
Gary O'Neill's 14th game, 12th in the Premier League as Bournemouth boss overall. And this is first in the top flight, in the hot seat for keeps.
Come on, Chelsea.
Signed at the end of November.
Guys, keep putting your questions in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It is Chelsea 0, Bournemouth 0.
A rookie boss by the new Bournemouth ownership.
Hopefully he can start well.
Jorginho. James. Back in the fold, but no Ben Chilwell yet. Wasn't too far away.
Come on, Chills! Silva doesn't look like he was.
Silva is troubled by the left knee.
Silva is a bit groggy.
Wanders away.
Go on, Pulisic!
Finds Mount.
Go on, Mount!
Cucurella. Jorginho.
At the moment, we're having most of the possession, but we just got to see how we can control it and see if we can create chances at the end of it.
Zakaria had made a move in towards the box and out again. Here he is. Assisted by Sterling. Already seen that it
Just
is
see
a
if it.
back 4 for Chelsea and it is a back 5 for Bournemouth.
Go on, Reece.
James to Sterling.
Oh, unlucky, unlucky.
Got a boot to it.
Good play, but unlucky.
Zamora finds more. Thiago Silva is far from comfortable. Opting to go back to Kepa, Larissa Balaga.
Looks like Thiago's worse for wear,
Looks as though
folks.
the veteran's 100th Chelsea appearance won't last long. That might test the knee's flexibility. Nothing ever tests his composure on the ball.
Yeah. So guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed all of the live watch-alongs that I did during the World Cup.
Manage him as well.
If any of you guys were able to
Kelly. Keeper Moore. Billing.
Good challenge.
Jorginho and Koulibaly were one too many for him.
That's a ball.
Sterling went
Unlucky Sterling. Unlucky. Chelsea are playing very well. We're having a lot of possession, but we're just not creating chances. We just need to wait and see. We need to wake up and create chances.
Travis starting his 5th Premier League game in a row. He lost his place after the 9-0 defeat at Liverpool in August, which spelt the end of Scott Parker's time as the Cherries boss. Much has been made of Bournemouth's poor defensive record, but that game hasn't helped.
No, it hasn't. And I think what Gary O'Neill did well, he stabilised the club when he came in after that 9-0 performance.
Well done, Havertz.
That was his first job.
Reece James. That's a ball. Oh!
Sterling couldn't do anything with it.
Cucurella.
Continue this for Chelsea. That's a good
Havertz. Oh, over the top.
underneath it.
Good header. Unlucky Havertz. Ball came in from Cucurella, header. Bell came in from Cucurella, header from Havertz. Tried to get it on target, but unfortunately he heads it over the top, and it's a goal kick to Bournemouth. So I'm going to tell you all the best moments, what happens during the games. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of it, because Chelsea don't seem to... The problem is with us, we don't seem to create a lot of chances, so... But when anything happens, I will let you guys know what will happen when anything happens. That's what commentary does. At the end of the day, let you know what happens. Bournemouth are on the ball at the moment. And good defending and absolute skill from Pulisic to get him out of the hole. But Bournemouth have won it back. Good challenge from Thiago Silva. If you guys want to put any questions in the chat, I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. I will check to see what the voting is going so far. 67% to Chelsea, 33% possession for Bournemouth. But so far, Chelsea are playing really well. I don't know who I would see come on. I don't know who's a defender that could, if we got a centre-back defender.
So many injuries that he will know when it's time to give the signal.
So at the moment, it's Chelsea 0, Bournemouth 0. I'm just having a quick look for you folks to see who potentially could come off the bench to replace Thiago Silva if we have a... It could be Aspie, could be coming on, or something like that. Or we could have Trevor Chalobah, who is a centre-back, but also can play as like a right-back as well. So far, it's not bad. So at least we've got a decent player that can come on and replace Thiago Silva if needs must. If the guy can't continue. But because of how Thiago Silva is, he likes to soldier on. But try not to make it worse, Thiago. But so far, Chelsea are giving it an absolute go. We actually played about 10.5 minutes. Chelsea have had one chance. The one chance in the game. Cross from Cucurella. Headed by Havertz. Over the top. Couldn't get a good connection on it. But he couldn't get on target. And that was it. That's basically the chance of the game so far. Apart from that, nothing much has happened, folks. Oh, Bournemouth are in all sorts of bother there. But somehow, Bournemouth have got it out, but Chelsea got it back. Oh, Pulisic. Pulisic! Aye! Aye! Aye!
The referee is waving away Mark Cucurella's demands for a penalty, but it will certainly be looked at.
He pulled him back. Pulisic has gone through. A Bournemouth player has gone and put his hands on him and literally tried to pull him back while in the box. That is a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a pen.
Wasn't looked at for long.
Maybe not enough.
Saw a couple of those yesterday.
Yeah.
Ones that perhaps, had they been given the other way, would have stayed put too. Which is maybe the way it should be, but you can see why Chelsea would be aggrieved by that. Surely when you pull back in such a fashion, it's going to put you off the shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I say, I think if it had been given, that's not going to be overturned.
Lerma.
Free kick to Chelsea. Well done, Sterling.
You can see Chelsea are very much pressing from the front and not allowing Bournemouth to play the ball out from the back. And at times they've won the ball high up.
Come on, Chelsea.
We were talking about Christian Pulisic, weren't we, pre-match, saying that this is only his 4th Premier League start this season, and it feels like a kind of a key start for him. He's got to take this chance.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for him. We know the quality.
Come on, guys, put some questions in the chat, folks.
He can stay injury-free. I think his pace, how direct he is, can cause team problems. It's a real chance.
by Jorginho. Sterling. Waiting for James. Chelsea creep closer. Sterling's ball in. Senesi got his head to it. Correa.
I'm going to do another poll for you, because I want to ask you guys.
Intensity, that was a little too hasty.
Yeah, I think it was, but again, it's good pressure. I think this is the pullback again. Yeah, he's very lucky, isn't he? Because I think when you're running at full pelt like that, it's difficult because just one slight tug or a slight nudge, you're gonna go down. So they'll feel aggrieved that they didn't get that.
James. Correa. Still early days, but scoring first half goals has been a problem for Chelsea this season. They've only got 6 before half time in the Premier League, and they haven't got any in the last 5 games.
There you guys.
5 Premier League games.
Go and vote in the chat if you guys have seen the incident when a Bournemouth player came. Pulisic was running into the box. The player yanked at the shirt of Pulisic, and Pulisic went down. The referee didn't give a penalty, but I want to see what you guys think. Should have Chelsea had a penalty? Put your vote in the poll of yes, no, or maybe. If you guys only vote if you have seen the incident. If you're watching the game and you have seen the incident. Yes! Yes! Come on! Kai Havertz! Come on! Come on, Kai! We're actually winning the game! We're actually winning! We're actually winning! We're actually winning! We're actually winning! I have it! 2! We're actually winning a game of football! Oh, I don't know how many times I've said that, folks.
Fucking idiot.
What a goal! What a goal, Havertz! Get in, Havertz!
And what a ball across it was from Raheem Sterling. So you would have loved to have been on the end of that one.
Oh, absolutely brilliant ball. Like I say, Havertz didn't have to break his stride at all.
Measured to perfection.
Oh my God!
And they're on their way today.
No.
Hello.
He's just been off the field again to a little bit of a rub down on that troublesome left knee, but he's ready to
Have that, Bournemouth! Have it! Dodgy git thinking you can pull a player in the box and get away with not giving the penalty. And referee was a dodgy cunt.
4 of them in the Premier League. Got a couple at the World Cup against Costa Rica, all in vain for Germany. All a bit too late. And he's keeper more. And there was Correa to safely find Kepa. An untroubled Kepa thus far, apart from one rather optimistic free kick from Phil Billing. Chelsea goal kick. Well, worth another look, this.
I'm glad to see Kai Havertz scoring again.
From Chelsea. And Travis tries to shift his feet across to get something on it.
What a ball in from Sterling.
That's good movement from Havertz, getting himself in the right positions in and around the box. But it's all about the delivery, isn't it, from Sterling? Fantastic delivery.
Kukurea. Stacey. Lerma to Billy.
Come on, Chelsea. Let's try and get some more goals.
Solanke. Lewis Cook gets it back to him. Solanke's chip into the box. Billy was trying to get in front of Zakaria. Decent response this from Bournemouth.
There's one player that surprised me, and that's Pulisic.
Been their busiest and brightest player so far.
Since playing for the USA and now coming back, he's actually playing better.
Benign, who netted 30 times last season on Bournemouth's way back to the top flight.
And Chelsea, the one thing that hurt my blooming soul, do not let Kiefer Moorshite score.
The Welsh international is a real target here. Billing delivered. Nearly worked as well, that near post idea. Strange to see somebody who's 6'6" taking corners.
If you're 6'6", then stop taking corners and go in the box. You might actually get a header or two. Someone down.
The referee will have to stop the play because
Oh,
head injury is the issue for Dennis Zakaria.
oh, that doesn't look good. Someone's down with a head injury.
On his debut for Chelsea in the Champions League against Dinamo Zagreb. Midfielder who's on loan from Juventus.
Yeah, I think this was the challenge here, wasn't
Oh,
it? Straight away went down.
oh, that's not good.
A bit of concern from Koulibaly.
I hope he's okay.
It's another opportunity for him, isn't it? He'll have worked for 6 weeks or so.
He's getting his chance because Mateo Kovacic is still on extended leave after the World Cup. That's been an interesting thing to monitor over the last day or so, the way different managers have used players who are away in Qatar and played differing levels of games for their countries. Some feel that they're at the peak of physical fitness and can just get back to it. Some like Graham.
And you like Zakaria, you
A
do.
little bit of an extra break to the likes of Kovacic and Hakim Ziyech, who went all the way to the third, fourth playoff.
Yeah, and I suppose it's up to the individual player, you know, the manager and his supporters around. I'm sure we'll speak to the individual player and ask if they're.
Hope you're okay and you can run it off.
And ready to play. I think most players just want to play football.
I think you've hit a key point there, Suey. It might sound strange to some people, but emotionally being mentally ready for the rigours of the Premier League, because physically, I suppose they've only played the same number of games that they would in a regular season at this point.
Absolutely, but it can depend how they've done in terms of, you know, have they gone out, have they been disappointed personally as a team? So it's recovering from that as well, recovering from those mental exploits, if you like.
Zakaria is okay. Play will restart with Simon Hooper giving the ball back to Bournemouth in a very safe place.
Come on, Chelsea.
Senesi. Zamora. Next by Reece James, very quickly.
Graham Potter, the first 22 minutes, you've actually impressed me for the first time in God knows how long.
Wins the duel.
Still a shit manager.
Sterling James.
No, it's just the team that he's brought out have impressed. It's not the manager, it's more the players have actually come out and actually started to play better.
This time cleared by Kelly.
Only because he knows if he loses the game, he's out. Not going to change the fact of how bad he's been playing before, James.
If he wins a couple of games, it could always make people's minds change because then he's got us playing on form. That's what we want to be.
Not for me, I don't like the manager, he's shit.
Koulibaly. Havertz to Sterling. Havertz is on his way down the wing. Sterling is looking
Go on,
all the
oh,
way to
go on, oh, go on, shoot!
2-on-2.
Shoot! Yeah! 2-0! Woo! Mason Mount, where have you been? Not scoring. No, you are. Oh, I must be dreaming seeing Mason Mount score. That's been a long time in coming. We're getting. What a finish! That is clever finish. Why couldn't you do it before the World Cup?
That was exquisite. That started out so far wide of the post, but it curled in at just the right trajectory to give Mason Mount his first home goal of the season, or his first shot on target of the game. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0.
But the only thing we can say, we're only playing Bournemouth.
Koulibaly. Sent it back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. You know, there were 7 Bournemouth players.
Good start, huh?
Very good. I was a bit nervous at the start, but when suddenly when Thiago Silva looked like he done his knee in, but he's still deciding to play on. But it just shows how committed he is at not wanting to go off.
It's a good team, the team's winning, but the one way to go before he gets my trust, fucking Potter shite.
The trust that I wanted, but the one trust that we wanted, that most fans wanted, was from the actual players, because they're the ones that are not doing.
That's what I've just said.
Yeah, and it sounds like.
That's what I've just said. If you listen.
Yeah, and it's like now that they've known what they've got to do, and now they're actually finally doing it.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have to take a winter break for these players to play, James. Properly. You can't keep making excuses up. At the end of the day, we've got a manager what's took nearly 6 months or how long he's ever been in charge.
He's been
to actually play a team with the actual good structure.
And we're playing a team with, but yeah.
Shit.
That's why I'm not really getting that too excited about that we're winning, because we're on, and that's not me. If anyone's ever got at me, it's not because of that. It's because we are playing Bournemouth, which everyone expected us to beat them.
I'd be a bit more happy if fucking Aubameyang were playing, but you know, that's why the Chelsea signed him in the first place.
I said to my dad before kick-off, what we got an out.
To sit him on the fucking bench all the time.
And he's the same as what you are, he's the same as what I am. I'm all thinking the same thing. You bought an out-and-out goal scorer to get you the goals, and now we've got a manager who doesn't believe in an out-and-out goal scorer. So he doesn't believe in scoring. He believes more in the defensive side. Because he's caring more about the rest of the field. He's not really bothered about attacking. Because if he's caring about
Havertz is world class, but fucking hell,
he's not a striker.
Havertz has been in World Cup. They could have played Havertz against Nottingham Forest and had a Aubameyang game. Into the World Cup of Aubameyang, fucking hell.
We bought an out-and-out goal scorer to basically not be on the bench.
Tuchel asked Bowley to get Aubameyang to get the goals since Lukaku left.
And we got a man, and because of Potter's not used to that caliber of a type of a player like Aubameyang, he's benching him because he's not used to having that sort of type of player in his team.
Yeah, Aubameyang scored. Yeah,
I don't think he's
Kai
actually.
Havertz scored the winning goal for us to basically get the Champions League. But since then, he doesn't turn up in big games as Kai Havertz. in league.
We might want to be.
Cook the left knee.
Aubameyang has already proven it in Premier League by scoring against us all.
Pulisic was very much on the break there, and this is what Cook does so well. He reads the game.
Oh, that
You can see both of them.
looks like
It's the way that they fall, isn't it?
Pulisic doesn't look good.
Cook reads those situations, knows he has to put a challenge in.
Won't be surprised that fucking defenders just basically took his ankle out.
No,
Fucking hell.
that plays the git, because we should at least be 3-0 up, because he's the one who tried taking Pulisic out in the box by pulling his shirt.
Fucking idiot.
And you know what's typical with us in VAR? As soon as an incident happens with Chelsea, it's like they
Oh,
immediately.
it's Lewis, the guy who did it, James, Lewis Cook.
Yeah. Do you know? Have you realised with Chelsea in VAR that they literally do it quicker than most teams for a decision?
And it's just the way that he caresses the ball.
VAR is fucking stupid anyway.
Because as soon as that decision, even one of the commentators said it looked like a penalty because he pulled his shirt and everything. It's that, and then the referee literally within seconds of it happening literally said no penalty after VAR. Literally looked at it for like a minute. And weirdly enough, we've seen worse penalty decisions in games yesterday, which for nearly similar stuff were actually given.
You can see what Stacey was trying to do, get himself just in front of Cucurella.
I would love to see a stats in which teams has been done over more by VAR. I bet we're number one. We're VAR enemy number one.
Thiago Silva. Jorginho. Jorginho, that's cut out by Billing, but Zakaria was there to quickly snaffle it back for Chelsea.
Out of
I want
these,
fucking Sterling to score.
he got an assist, which I want him to score, but he's also got a good cross on him.
Have you seen his fucking hair? It's like fucking Dennis Zacharian.
James Sterling, double act down the right-hand side.
You seen it?
Yeah. You are the ones making me think, well, we're playing better because we got Reece James back.
Cucurella trying to keep it going.
So this is what I don't get. That just shows how much this team,
needs him.
how much we rely on him there.
We rely on Reece James in Chile, but if at least one of them's fit, it then changes the team dramatically.
Oh, Chilwell's not far off from being fit.
Yeah.
That's the positive.
But the only thing with Reece James is he's starting the game, but I don't think he'll be able to do a full 90 because of it's just his first game back, which is fair enough. I'd be surprised if he does a full 90.
I'm happy to see Dennis Zacharian in the team and all. But he is the Senegalese legend.
And also, fingers crossed, the Chelsea legend gets over what he's having at the moment in London.
What?
You not heard about Gianluca Vialli?
No.
He's literally in London at the moment because he's literally in a bad way at the moment with cancer.
That's something like they're wearing armbands for him.
Yeah. No, but also it's because a World Cup winner who played for Fulham passed away during the week.
What an haircut. Sterling, you look amazing with that.
Sterling, one thing I can say, you look like Travis Scott with that haircut. Because he also has the dreadlocks.
It looks more like Travis Scott. Have you seen the state of this?
At least he's not got the same haircut as his best mate, who is actually a recording artist called I think it's called Jack Harlow. That's his best mate. Who's got the most plain? Who out of all the artists on FIFA has got the plainest shirt made by EA on the game? Oh, just offside.
To see it, to have the vision to see that, but then to be able to execute it. Superb.
Manchester United against Nottingham Forest tonight.
Nottingham Forest game's going to be a lot harder than this game, because especially with the atmosphere of what the City ground's like.
From 7 leads against Manchester City.
Shut up,
And
Sterling.
a bonus. The rearranged game.
Oh, lucky.
Would be a really key clash at the Emirates. Arsenal against Manchester City. Apprentice against Master. Arteta.
You said the Sterling thing were offside. I've only just seen that.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was offside
So
at
I'm
first.
like 2
But
minutes behind you.
yeah, I thought Sterling wasn't offside, but then when you see like the cameras where it's like overhead, you get like a better view of knowing it's offside.
Yeah, because he turned around from offside position.
But one thing for once, I can actually say Chelsea, for Prime, we've actually got decent commentators for once.
Not like Brian.
Yeah, because this guy did the Arsenal West Ham game yesterday.
Smith to Billy. It had gone.
And then the other one, we've got another good commentator called Stu Smith.
Mm.
Apologies to Kai Havertz and all fans of the Germany national team whom that affected deeply. Half apologies.
70% possession to Bournemouth 30 in the first half. That's more like it, Chelsea. We weren't like that before the World Cup. We were having like 70% possession but doing nothing with it.
Correa.
And now we're actually doing stuff with it.
Zakaria, who ignores the attempted pullback on him from Billy. Here's Pulisic.
Go on, Pulisic.
Oh, man.
Shoot!
Oh, got himself
Ah.
a position from which to have a go, just briefly.
For me, that we're playing that comfortably, I think second half we should bring Aubameyang on.
Or it opened up for him and
Aubameyang has to come on.
he just went to try and play that intricate
Or
pass in there.
it could be that it could be saving him for the game in 2 weeks' time, which is against Man City. Which is a bit stupid if
I'd
it
get
is.
him on this game. Get some fucking getting some fucking work done in his legs.
Zamora.
Yeah.
I'd have missed it.
We'll definitely have to play Aubameyang definitely against Dortmund
Solanke.
with the attack that they've got, and Jude Bellingham.
So does Solanke. And here's Zamora.
Oh,
It'll
for,
be
I've-
it'll be Jorginho's job to basically just stick on him like a fucking psalm.
and Jorginho's actually good at sticking to group to players
Zamora.
when he's on his good day. Zakaria, what a challenge!
Better from Bournemouth though, isn't it? And let's say they've showed that character and that response to go into down. Zakaria's worked well going forward. Just providing a real energy in the middle, but also defensively like that, putting in those last-ditch challenges.
Come on, let's get to half time, 2-0 up.
The Bournemouth corner, a word in the ear of Lerma. To tell him just what level of jostling is allowed.
It's a challenge. Come on, Dennis.
The player that you like.
Do like Dennis Zakaria.
Chelsea get the decision.
We got a bold
He gets stuck in like Kovacic does.
Yeah. We got a bold referee today.
But that fucking Jorginho popping it off everywhere and man can't do it. Me.
All season
Yeah.
they've scored more than once in a first half in the Premier League.
Wow. It's the first time this season Chelsea have scored more than one goal in the first half of a game.
Adam Smith runs away from the
See
referee.
that sister falling?
He has clocked him.
It's bad.
They want the Bournemouth right back as he is now with the change in formation because he was booked in all of the first 4 Premier League games of the season, leaving him one more away from a ban, and he hasn't been booked since. Playing on the edge.
Is this referee actually allowing Bournemouth players just to literally manhandle our players, like grab shirts, everything, and not do anything about it? Because Pulisic got pulled back again.
Yeah.
That's been self-assessed.
I brought Reading game on and fucking Andy Carroll scored.
Oh, and there's something I can say about that. Chelsea were linked with him at one point.
Jorginho.
And they had a penalty, and Matessier fucking kicked it into fucking Reading Town Centre.
Beautiful 45-degree.
Can you? Was it under Jose Mourinho that we were linked with Andy Carroll?
Yeah.
And literally the
I think it was in his second stint.
Yep, and literally the fan base came out in anger about it, and then Chelsea went with the fans, decided not to go for him in the end.
Yeah.
Shows if fans come out in force and show the displeasure, usually the club will listen.
Just give the ball to Pulisic because he was doing all the damage to all these. He's getting cut.
He's basically getting targeted by one player, and that guy's called Lewis Cook.
Fucking hell, Koulibaly. You talk about cool, calm and collected. You just nearly fucking...
Have you seen the challenge where the player nearly flattened him?
Yeah.
That one of our actual strikers nearly went and flattened one of the Bournemouth defenders. He literally ran into him. Yeah. He ran into him and literally landed on top of him.
With his orange boot.
Do you know what?
His pumpkin boots.
But what is still surprising me, it's nearly... We're nearly at half-time and Thiago Silva got it... Thought to have done his knee in the 6th minute and he's still playing.
Yeah.
The guy's made of steel. I remember during the pandemic when Chelsea were playing and we played City in an FA Cup semi-final. Silva continued to play the last 5 minutes of the game with nearly an injured back.
Yeah. You see Mason Mount slip over there, James?
That just shows that just shows how wet the pitch is.
He's retained looking boots.
Kai Havertz went for the ball and just ended up standing. He stood on someone's ankle.
Havertz is insisting that it was entirely accidental. Senesi's not.
Will not let Solanke score.
Dominic Solanke, the guy who basically was one of our best ever young prospects.
That's when Chelsea was best in fucking Wales.
Oh, he's there.
When he was there.
One of the owners for Bournemouth is actually at the game.
You what?
One of Bournemouth's new owners is actually at the game, but it's the Hollywood A-lister, Michael B. Jordan.
Not bad. Is that an owner here?
I have no idea. But I have watched something during the break when all the players got back. He was waiting for them at the training ground, and he literally hugged every single player for coming back who did well at the World Cup.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, him who plays in Creed. Apollo Creed's son.
So we basically know the A-listers of British football.
Yeah, but you've got to realise, James, look at Wrexham. Wrexham's gone down the same route by getting a Hollywood fucking star. As a fucking actor, as the fucking money laundering shark. Now you've got him doing it for Bournemouth.
And but the only difference is a lot of us are not really going to have any grip. I don't think it's gonna do Bournemouth the world of good, but I don't think they're going to achieve anything because their club's that small.
Well, they might not achieve anything, but they might put some money into. They might give them some money in January.
Yeah, but
to go and get the players to try and keep them in league.
Yeah, it's just it's just compared to a lot of...
They're not a team that's going to get in.
No.
Champions League or the Europa League.
And and they're not going to entice a big players from around Europe, because who would want to go to Bournemouth because they're not a big name? Or if you hear the name of like a City or an Arsenal, or Liverpool or Chelsea coming after you, you're gonna pick them over Bournemouth?
No, but at least they have a bit. At least they have a little bit of money to spend, more than what they have done.
Yeah.
When they've been in league.
But also we've also got to think in our lifetime. 10 years ago, they were nearly went out of business. Eddie Howe went and saved them. So basically, for what some of the fans, the older generation have gone through, pretty much I would say that. Oh my God, Silva, what are you fucking doing there?
Billing, meanwhile, has stayed down in the penalty area. And that one's going to be looked at by David Coote, the VAR.
Right. If go on, yes, aye, yes, 3-0. Oh.
Simon Hooper said it was a foul. And a free kick for Bournemouth.
How is that a foul? So Kai Havertz is not allowed to do strength. So Kai Havertz is not allowed to use his elbow to just push a player off the ball.
You see what you mean about Thiago Silva? Fuck me.
Yeah, but wait till you get down the other end. He called a foul for Havertz just putting his shoulder on the back of someone's back just for strength to say you're not getting near that ball. Off you go.
Well, they're saying that Pulisic's goal counts. Bet B65 get it as 3-0.
Because literally, I don't know if they're looking at it. I have no idea if they're actually looking at it or what. No, they haven't. They haven't given it.
Well, the word from VAR is that there was nothing that jumped out as something that had been missed or a clear error made.
Oh, a clear error? That's the second time VAR have done us over. We should have had a penalty earlier on in the game, and then it's like
we should have basically had a goal, Jane.
Yeah, because that's basically even like on FIFA. Exactly the same. If you do that even on the game, you still don't get it given because referees are shite.
They'd get it as a foul when technically it should have been a fucking goal. So, well done, VAR.
So the aim of the game is it's a physical sport. If you're not willing to take someone's strength and you are a weak link, don't play the sport.
If you're weak, you need to go to the gym and do some gym work. Oh yeah, James, Jalen Price is playing soon.
Oh, I hate that gate.
He's going up against Barney.
That guy is literally, that guy deserves a lot of respect, and that guy is just a living legend. And that guy deserves it, same as Phil Taylor. Them two are the greatest to ever throw a dart.
It does. But again, it's the way that Chelsea are just finding those little pockets of space. It comes out to Reece James.
I'm even gonna put someone else in that category. But that guy passed away ages ago. The guy called the Viking. That guy is up there with them two.
Bounces back towards him.
You might have heard of him, called Andy Forum. Called the Viking.
Those are the fucking Vikings. Vikings got fucking. He's a fat cunt.
Yeah, because that guy's up there, and then the other one you could always put up there is a guy called Adrian Lewis.
Adrian Lewis is not going to go above like fucking
no, I'm saying he's not going to go above him, but he's up there as some of the top players to ever play the sport. They're up there with him.
Gary Anderson's up there with Phil Taylor and Barney.
Oh. If you win the world championship, you deserve to be up there, because that's like the cream of the crop if you win it.
Gary Anderson has.
Yep.
Right has. There's loads of them up there with them all,
but the one that still shocks me is the one where Rob Cross won, because that guy came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and if you look what he's done since when he come out of nowhere and won it, he hasn't done fuck all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, because I'll be watching a bit. I'll be watching the darts later.
How can you watch darts later when the game's on at 7? 15.
No, I mean later, as in, I'm not going to be watching the Man United game later. I'm going to be watching the darts.
But there'll be only one game on later when that game comes on and that fucking thingy. Gary, David Van Bemmel, Gerwin Price, and then after that it's Peter Wright versus Ike.
The game would be as good as done if they do.
Oh, yeah.
Been watching it today, fucking thing. It's just one up last game. Johnny Clayton.
That guy supposedly is
and his
good.
nickname is called the Ferry.
That guy supposedly is good, but he's just gone a bit downhill.
Van Gerwen will probably win. Worlds. Lay down. Lay down.
Half time, folks. 2-0.
Most inside the ground are rising to their feet and to applaud the first half display of Graham Potter's team.
The guy what come from BDO, what panel is supposed to be? Would go in, but unbeknownst he won the BDO. And I think he was the last guy to win the BDO, and that's fucking Glenn Durrant.
Yep.
Which is called the fucking Dozzer.
Or was it the one that you always say is decent? The other guy who's quite a bit of rivalry to him is called Stephen Bunting.
Stephen Bunting's good, but he hadn't been out since he won it either.
Nah.
All these players are doing good then, they don't fucking wow. Rob Cost come from nowhere, and the no since.
There's one, because I used to watch Lakeside every year, and now they've stopped doing that. The best was a guy called Wolfie.
Martin Adams, he was called, James.
That guy literally won every. That guy's literally won the most Lakeside out of anyone.
Oh my God, my guy, Nathan Aspinall.
Nathan Aspinall, supposedly he's good, but then he turns out he can have a bad day.
Peter Wright.
I don't even know if my favourite's even in this.
7, it's Williams versus Clements.
Yeah.
Then at 8:25, it's Gerwin Price versus Barney. And then at 9:40, it's Peter Wright versus Hybrechts, when you call it fucking Belgium dude.
Oh, you're talking about Kim Hybrechts?
Kim, yeah.
Yeah, because in one year of the Worlds, he faced off against his own brother. Which was very...
And Dimitri Vandenberg won it all.
Now that player's an underrated one who basically is a very decent player. But he's the one that's just an underrated one.
Oh, Gary Anderson's versus my dude, who I think's going to win this tournament.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Fucking hell, Chris Dobie.
I don't even think my favourite's actually in it this year.
What are you on about?
My favourite darts player is from St Helens, and his name is called Dave Chisnell.
He went out.
Yeah, because Chizzy famously at the Worlds beat Phil Taylor. Famously. When he basically was a nobody. I'm trying to think of any other surprise things I can. Yes, the most surprise is when you had Fallon Sherrock coming in and literally beat a male darts player for the first time in the Worlds. That was a shock, and that will never be repeated again. Or you got that Dutch darts player who likes to play all techno music and hardstyle. That guy's
that's Dirk Van Gingerbold.
That guy's mental. The guy looks like he's mental.
Off
his rockers.
Oh, brilliant! David Chisnell's going up against Stephen Bunting.
Dave Chisnell. Not gonna be easy.
He's another legend sport, Marvin King.
Yep. Do you know that Marvin...
Fucking Mensa Suljovic, fucking hell, he's going to get beat by fucking Van Gerwen.
You know that Mervyn King never ever got, in his whole career in darts, never got past the first round of the Worlds?
Nope.
And for the first time ever in his career, he got past the first round. Because they were doing bits for like the best moments of the world so far, and his moment was him getting through to the second round. And he literally couldn't even do an interview because he was literally in tears, so he couldn't do an interview and all like that because the emotions got all over him. And he's actually a good player as well. Oh, which other one do I remember? But he's retired. But I just think he had the best thing ever. John Part. Dark Maple. I used to come out to Star Wars. Let's see what people have thought. Do you think Chelsea should have had a penalty? 50-50, yes. 50-50 of yes and no. I'm gonna say I'll do that one off, and I'll do a poll. Let's do. Do you guys think I need to? Oh yeah, I need to get the player's name for this one. Yep, pull a 6. I need. Yep, Death Maple.
Thomas Hinton's has scored. Pauling's the son.
Is that against his father?
No, Tommins plays under his son at Reading.
That's rare that you see father actually being managed by his son. Or and stuff like that.
Yeah, Tommins is managing, Tommins is a score. The shit Swansea, man.
And I got a very close friend of the family I got a friend who's close friend of the family who's a Swansea fan who's actually from Swansea. He'll be pissed.
Swansea is shite.
Yeah, the best when I always tell him.
Fucking Russell Martin is the manager.
I always tell him Swansea were at their best when they had Michu playing for them.
Well, obviously, because that's when they were in Europa League.
Yeah, and they had Jonathan de Guzman. I thought I said that name.
Thomas Hinton's 100th goal in his career. And he scored it in front of his dad, managing him. Now that's a card that should be on FIFA, Paul. This is icon card. Lay down. Lay down.
There we go. Go and vote in the poll. Won't be long, folks. We've just got to pop up quickly.
This is Joanna. Certainly some risky decisions that he makes to the game, which is a silly too. Situation. Is
Yeah, because I was having a chat with my dad, saying what he thought of the performance so far, and he said it's the best he's seen in months.
The players come out to get the second half back underway. Joe and Tony are still joining me here. Tony, You've got an ear to Gary. What are you saying right now to get Bournemouth back into this?
Well, they need to Gary needs a response from the players. They've certainly got to get up to the ball. They've got to make it much more competitive than what they did in the first half. I mean, play some balls forward to Kai for more. He's that type of player that can cause you problems. Get the ball wide, get some balls in the box, and see what Chelsea are like when they have to defend, because they've done no defending at all first half.
Are there any weaknesses this Chelsea side? Anywhere they can exploit?
Well, there obviously is weaknesses, but Bournemouth haven't been able to exploit them. I think they need to, on the turnovers, Laura, defensively and attacking wise, Bournemouth have to win the ball and run forward and get up with Kiefer where he looks isolated up there.
Okay, guys, we're going to get back into the second half, and here we go. At Stamford Bridge, it's currently Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0. Second half ready now. Let's hand you over to your commentary team, Sue Smith and Guy Mowbray.
Thank you, Laura. And you come back to us with Bournemouth having made a half-time change. Jack Stacey has made way for Jadon Anthony, who has scored 2 goals in his last 3 appearances, both of those coming against Everton.
Second half on the way, folks.
Premier League, once in the League Cup. First thing to happen in the half is a foul on Mason Mount. A free kick for Chelsea. 2 of Bournemouth's 4 Premier League wins this season. They have come back from being behind at the break, once from 2-0 at Nottingham Forest, and Anthony came on to get the winner with his first touch. Looks a bit too tall an order right now, Sue.
Folks, yep.
Completely dominated that first half, and you just feel that Bournemouth need to step up. They need to be more aggressive, a little bit more ambitious. Actually test Chelsea's back line. We've not seen that enough.
As for Kelly, he's only succeeded in presenting the ball to Sterling. Zakaria got it stuck underneath. Jorginho.
Haha.
Thiago Silva. Anthony in an aerial challenge with James.
Go on, Reese.
Supposed to react to the loose ball.
Well, that's a corner. That's a fucking corner.
He was giving a throw in at first. It certainly wasn't that.
That is a corner. Does this linesman not like Chelsea? Does this referee not like Chelsea?
This time of year, most of us don't know what day it is.
But they don't want to give us a corner for an obvious corner.
There's some reconfirmation of the lineups you're watching on the bottom of your screens now. Travis. That's the ball up towards Billing. Correa caused the problem by Billing. Mount. It's finally gone out for a Bournemouth throw. Painful blow for Billing. I think he's over it quickly. Lerma. Out for a Chelsea throw this time.
Wait, referee, actually give us something.
Chelsea starting the day 3 points behind the club that Graham Potter left to take charge of them, Brighton. Looks as though they're well set to go level on points with them, albeit with an inferior goal difference after this. But they're eating into that difference. Pulisic urged to shoot.
The guy who's made no appearance for Chelsea in 7 years. Yeah. And that guy's earning money upon money for doing nothing for Chelsea.
Overly optimistic. James. Ali turns it back his way.
Baba Ramen. Yeah.
James. Solanke's
We don't want to hear that name, unfortunately, commentator, because that guy's literally a jinx. Kiefer Moore shite. Oh, I'm going to play for Wales and decide, oh, we'll be happy to knock England out. No, we were the ones that knocked you out.
And again. It's a nice bit of close control from Pulisic to find him. Cucurella looks for Sterling now. Sterling's lift is going to beat everybody.
But you know what's weird when it's Cardiff and Swansea fans, when it comes to them playing in England, always before kickoff they always seem to sing the Welsh national anthem, and they just they just make it worse on themselves. Because you're just gonna get the whole stadium booing you.
With the launch. Anthony was waiting for it. Reece James wasn't going to give him that luxury. But I think he's had enough in his comeback appearance. Graham Potter told us pre-match he was never going to go the distance, but I think he wanted more than just 5 second-half minutes.
Okay,
Like
just
a fresh blow this for James as well.
just to let you know that Reece James is down. I don't. Reece James is down.
Signal just a couple of minutes ago to the bench that his race was run.
I just saw him down, and I don't know if it was an innocuous challenge.
No, I don't at all. We've seen how
He did that, and then suddenly he played on about 2 or 3 minutes later, and then he just went down, and they're literally holding his leg.
he's been excellent, but it's the way he went down, isn't it? It's the way that he's got his head in his hands now.
And
Gutted.
and we got someone who's coming on who's making history. He's going to become the 6th appearance record for Chelsea, equaling Petr Cech with 494 appearances. Cesar Azpilicueta.
There's a hush around Stamford Bridge and a little bit of applause from
And you can definitely tell he
sections.
knows what it is, because he's literally, it looks like he's in tears. Because he's just literally got fit and well enough.
Still the best. Something to clear the air
And
before he comes on.
do you know what would have been the better thing to do? You should have just not started him in the second half. You should have just done the substitute straight at half time.
To get a little bit more treatment, make sure that everything is right,
Yep.
and that he can continue in the next game.
Do you know what's? You can tell it might be serious because he's actually walked straight down the tunnel.
One league, one FA Cup.
He's gone straight down the tunnel. And he's already, and as he's gone down the tunnel, he's even took his shirt off.
4 games for Chelsea, which puts him level with Petr Cech. There's Sterling.
Oh, Zakaria.
A great deal about it, not as much as he needed to.
Really good from Sterling again. Just that pace, little give and go.
So he's literally come back, and then Graham Potter's played him two.
Sit back. And like you say, I don't
Said
think
he,
thinks it's gonna
he,
come from
he
the
got
it's
to
gonna be a touch.
Graham. So Graham Potter told the fans that he was going to control his minutes. You haven't controlled his minutes well because you just got him re-injured.
Smile on his face again. Somebody the World Cup.
Do you know if Graham Potter didn't play him for a few more minutes in the second half, do you know he wouldn't be injured?
Of a burglary.
And he just substituted him at half time, he wouldn't be injured.
I think we spoke about Raheem Sterling's form, hasn't been.
So that shows that Graham Potter
Chelsea perspective, he has been playing at
is not thinking about that player's just come back from injury. He's wanting to try and. He's stupid, that twat of a manager. He's got no thought for other players other than himself.
Check in all-time games for the club. Joint 6th all-time. It's heavy company.
Azpilicueta, you are a legend.
Swansea have scored. Oh my god.
And Swansea are shite.
Fulham. fucking no-gate mountaineers, but they can't fucking beat Reading.
You know what's even more? You know what's even worse? You had Bolton draw 0-0 with Derby and Leyton Orient draw 0-0 with Stevenage. What a boring football league that is for today.
Yeah, but then Stevenage and Leyton are top of both, like first and second in the league, James.
Yeah. But I would have expected
that game's understandable.
Yeah, it's the Bolton.
The other game,
the Bolton one, you expect Bolton to have won.
Derby would have beaten Bolton.
Oh, okay. Cause you got so you have first versus second in League 2, and then you had fifth versus sixth in League 1.
Well, I mean, it was a tight-knit game. They're like going toe-and-toe with each other. But the other game, what you said, Bolton and Derby, I expected Derby to win. They didn't.
Yeah, that game, you were correct. That game between Leyton Orient and Stevenage was close because Leyton Orient had 11 shots, Stevenage had 12.
Yeah.
And they literally all had nearly the same amount of shots on target. So that game could have been any...
Close game, they're like going toe-and-toe with one another all the time.
But at the moment, you can say Leyton Orient and Stevenage, but you got the one team that's creeping up behind, but is staying out of it a little bit, which is Northampton by like 4 points to Stevenage. So they're literally on their coattails, but just a little bit staying out the way.
No, back Northampton all the time, and Stevenage. And Leyton.
Much of a blue presence in that 6-yard box. Jorginho's wandered his way in now.
Come on, Chelsea.
It's Cucurella who puts it in.
Yes, shoot! Someone shoot!
That was Pulisic.
Oh.
Travis prevents the corner. The referee's going to stop play. Jorginho needs a breather.
Ah, what a name for a keeper. Fisher. And that's a wet keeper for Swansea.
Restored his equilibrium.
Kyle Norton? He used to play for Spurs. He's definitely gone downhill.
Here's Solanke. More on his way through the middle. Solanke chased by Koulibaly.
Oh, and he also played for Sheffield United.
Just a reminder, you can see if you look at the top left.
Jorginho's down now.
Yeah, because I think he just got booted by like the ball or something like that when he got hit.
Solanke.
Oh, he hit him inside the rib cage, so he winded him.
Huh? No wonder Swansea are playing shy in that game. Their best player's injured. It's that Michael Omafemi. He's played literally played most of their games. But their main goals is coming from their Dutch striker called Joe Pyro or Piro, and that guy can literally play in literally 5 different positions. This guy can play as a striker, a left wing, a centre forward, a right winger, and he can also play as an attacking midfielder. There's no one in football I've ever seen that can literally play in 5 different positions.
I just think, will this give Bournemouth that little bit of belief? I think the Chelsea fans are furious. They think that that's a foul.
Who have you got playing for you, Reading?
Straight away, Anthony gets himself a deflection.
Ah, he's injured. Scott Dan. That guy should retire years ago. Oh, and then the guy that you call a legend called Sam Hutchinson.
No, legend, but he's a fucking Champions League winner.
Yeah. But that guy he deserves a lot because he had to go out the game and have the confidence to come back and start playing football again. When he could have easily stopped his playing career.
And he just tries to cut back. I thought he was going to go for that far corner and curl it in.
Junior Hoyland plays for them. Nah. Redding, how are you getting all this moolah from? Because that guy must have cost you a tin bob. And Junior Hoyland. Who did you bought him from? Oh, they bought him from Cardiff.
You shall go to the ball. It's ripped completely.
Do you know that Cucurella's got to get some new boots? Because the players literally ripped. He went for a challenge, and the opposing players literally ripped Cucurella's boot. So for them, they got an English, a Canadian, a Jamaican, 2 Ghanaians, and a Senegalese. How many nationalities do you want, Redding?
Here we go. Here's a brand spanker for you.
I can definitely tell what you're saying, that they like the Senegalese players do, Redding.
Yeah, they got 2.
Yeah, they got 2. They like, I can say they like their Africans because they got a Guinea-Bissau player.
Guinea-Bissau, yeah, Senegal and Ghana.
Yeah, the guy's name is called Camara.
Yeah.
He's only 18. Jeez. And he's only played one. Where they get him? He's.
That was hard work, wasn't it?
In their academy.
That was a sprint.
So they got a couple of Jamaicans. Lucas Yao. Shane Long. I thought Shane Long was still playing in the Premier League.
Oh my God. So why didn't he change both of his boots? He's wearing one silver and orange, and then he's wearing one red and yellow. He's got odd boots on. Odd boots.
Yeah, that's him for you.
The guy's fucking nuts. Can't miss him, can you? All you're going to see is one player who's got boots.
That is correct.
I bet he's got fucking odd. I bet he wears odd socks. Or he wears odd clothes.
Odd clothes?
I could probably wear shorts with a fucking coat.
Oh, that is funny.
Or I probably wear his swim trunks to bed.
Swim trunks to bed.
Andy Carroll's number is number 2, James.
Wow. There's one. I just think it's funny that there's a player for Reading that's got such a long name.
The Bengu has just come up. And Shane Long.
Shane Long?
Junior Hoylett.
I'm still surprised he's still playing. Legend for Scotland. Legend for Scotland coming on. But sorry, you're playing for Bournemouth, you're going to get snapped. When you play internationally, you get my respect. When you don't play for them, you can get it which way and it up, down, sideways, and every which way from the boot and get fouled.
Again, another player
Yeah.
who's seen
His name's called Ryan Christie.
I think tonight he's been excellent, and Havertz as well. That overlapping run just puts.
Still fucking shit, James. Both of these sides are shit.
We're not. We're actually playing decent.
Oh.
We are. Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, I know. I know we're playing decent. I'm saying these two here, what I've got on the TV, better than Swansea.
Have you not? Is the guy not playing? The guy with the extremely
You
long.
misheard what I said.
I was going to say, is the guy playing for Reading, the guy with the extremely long name, is he playing? I won't say the name because I absolutely will butcher it. Because it is that long.
Good save. On Sterling. What a good crossing, lad.
That's the guy's actual name. I love to see commentators try and do that name if he comes on the pitch. Have fun. Have fun, commentators.
What Bournemouth are doing next is taking off Phil Billing and replacing him with Ryan Christie. Billing had an impact on a good few games over the last few seasons, but he hasn't really made one today.
No, he hasn't. It's been a little bit disappointing.
How is Billing? How are you Danish? That Billing does not sound Danish.
That midfield, he's the one that you want to get forward, to break the lines, to support the forward players, and just not seen it enough.
I just think that's funny.
Ryan Christie on. Opportune time for him to score for the first
Oh, boo, Ryan Christie, boo, boo, go.
Ah. His name doesn't sound Danish, but he was born in Copenhagen.
You know?
At least it's not worse than some Premier League players, aka the weirdest one of the bunch, aka Matic Ash. That does never sound Polish in 1,000,001 years, and he plays for Poland. That's more English than you can get.
What about Adams for Southampton?
He plays for Scotland, but he's English.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a weird one.
Logical.
But them two have only done it due to family and due to they're eligible.
Oh, so we're not having fucking Aubameyang yet then?
I don't even know if he's even going to get on the pitch. I won't be surprised if Aubameyang actually leaves in January. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I wouldn't even blame him. If he decides I want to go in January, if he goes, I'll accept it. Because it's not the fans can't have a go at him, can't have a go at the club, you can have a go at the manager because it's his fault, he's wasted a load of our money. Because if the manager didn't, or the owner didn't sack Thomas Tuchel, I think Aubameyang will be playing a lot more.
Pass was intended for Anthony.
Just have to be careful and not to be too casual.
Anthony. Lerma. Bournemouth corner.
Oh, that's going to be a good game on Monday.
We've seen this from them before. If they get one,
That's going to be That's going to be a feisty affair.
significantly.
You know.
It's been the Tottenham way this season.
Come on, Chelsea.
Go behind and then get going.
You know.
That's a free kick. That's a free kick. Referee, have you not noticed that Asperqueta's down?
A blow to the head. Received it.
Surprised this wasn't stopped straight away.
So he literally goes and does. He literally went and elbowed him in the back.
So careful with that.
Well, there might have been a little bit of experience used by us for the quarter there.
I wasn't going to say.
Well, we'll just err on the side of caution because clearly it is a painful smack for the Chelsea skipper. So Silva having words with Kepa. Words that will be listened to.
There's a chance as well for Chelsea to reach
Filthy little Bournemouth run. Trying to get away with murder, man. Trying to get away with stuff. They're not going to get away with that easy against us.
Let's have a look at the two goals that we have seen. First one, Sterling.
And Potter, bring on Aubameyang.
Turning down that one. And what about this from Mason Mount? Third goal of the season. The other two came in the one game, a win with Aston Villa
What?
in October.
It looks like his head's been fucking oiled.
Yo, do you know
You could
this?
probably cook an egg on that in the fucking summer.
Yeah. You know the
They call him
same.
Egghead.
Yeah, you know the same thing that Pulisic, that I think Havertz did in the first half for a goal that we should have had. They did exactly this. Bournemouth did exactly the same to Aspilicueta.
What?
Jody Pulisic goal because of Havertz did something in the back with his elbow. The Bournemouth player did exactly the same thing, and he did nothing about it. But they gave us nothing. But they gave Bournemouth a free kick.
Oh yeah, I've got Mason Mount in my football fancy. He's good.
Oh, I've got one, but he's on the bench. He's on the bench. I think I've got Mount, but one's on the bench, which is Trevor Chalobah.
Christie leaves it for Lerma, but was too close to him. He made it all the more difficult for the Colombian midfielder.
Wait, I ended up getting 6 points in the end from Fulham yesterday for William. And Mitrovic got 15. Fuck me. And then I've got Rashford later on for Man United versus Nottingham Forest.
Others on Prime Video. Action from Old Trafford coming up. Action tomorrow from Elland Road. Leeds against Manchester City. What an atmosphere there'll be there. And then in a month and a bit's time, mid-Feb, Arsenal against Manchester City. It might be first v second, it might not be, but it'll be a heck of a game. Sterling in. Blocked by Kelly. Chelsea corner. Wonder if the message from Graham Potter during that delay, as we look at Gary O'Neill sending a message to the fourth official, is right, you've had your rest, now go and win it for sure.
Well, they just seem to sit back a little bit, allow Bournemouth to have the ball. They started to apply the pressure. You just think they get the third goal, it's it, isn't it?
We need to get the third goal, it's important.
Sterling. Still there.
That's a ball. Oh, if you not scored that? How else could the Bowie not scored? How? How?
Ready to cheer 3-0.
No! That is the most cleanest header I've seen in yonks, and that should have been a goal.
That far corner.
You're going to be annoyed when you see it.
Back to Kelly.
That should have been 3-0. That should have been 3-0. Oh, Pulisic.
Two movements. You take the turn, the shot. Everything had to be done quickly. Don't need the extra one, thank you.
I bet you'll be annoyed.
What?
We could have barley because he missed a header. Literally had a free header.
You know.
Surprise.
Fuck's sake, I'm 11th now. Dodgy runs. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but is it in the league that I'm in?
Hey?
Is it in the league that I'm in?
Nobody near to test Travis.
Yeah.
And it's going and flowing Chelsea's way again. And Graham Potter is going to make changes to try and make sure.
Yep. I bet I know why a lot of people are above you, and I think I already know the reasons why. I bet you most people have gone and picked Liverpool and gone and picked like Van Dijk and Salah, and they've gone and got them so many points that they've gone above you by miles.
Some of them have.
One's gone above you because he used triple captain on this weekend.
Right.
And that's the one that's only one that's just a place above you.
Oh, the Birmingham is coming on and Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, someone else. Yeah, because most people are using Liverpool and Arsenal. And with Arsenal, if you've got any Arsenal players, you're going to get a lot of points at the moment. I'm just checking, see if is the theory correct. Yeah. I think I know what's going to be doing you over. I don't think you're going to get above anyone if everyone's going to keep doing this. You will not get above them if everyone sticks with the team they've got, because they're using Newcastle, got Almiron and Trippier, who are literally getting so many points, and that team's doing that well. A lot of people have even picked Liverpool, and they're doing well. And a lot of people have picked Arsenal.
Yeah, I picked some players in that league, you know. Some things.
But the ones that are mainly doing you over are the ones like, especially the ones at Newcastle, because Newcastle are getting nearly 20 points, most of their players.
Yeah, but this cunt who was above me called Charlton's Athletic.
He's done it.
He's got Neco Williams in the starting 11, with Ericsson in his starting 11 and Toffolo on the bench.
Yeah, the only reason he's gone above you is due to he's got a triple captain on, and also due to Van Dijk and Salah.
Yeah, I've got Rashford and Malacia tonight, so...
Yeah, you'll be able to get above that one. It's just the ones after that, because they've literally got plus 10 points on nearly most of their players, because they've got Newcastle, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. But I still keep thinking, how are people managed to get that when some of those players are nearly about 10 mil? I'm the only one who goes with one player who seems to get like 15 points nearly most match days, and his name's called Alexander Mitrovic, and he's actually done better than Trippier in points, and that's a shock. But he was playing against a team that finished with 9 men.
Whether it's been the final pass, the final cross, the link-up plays.
So for next game, I'm gonna have to swap, take Jesus out. Oh, there is someone else coming on as well, other than Aubameyang.
What?
We're bringing 2 on. The second one. Yep. But I think he'll be coming on for Zakaria. I think, because I don't think he'll come off for... Jorginho will come off for him.
It is, and they really well in midfield straight away. Get the ball out wide. It's just a little bit wide. Makes it difficult then to get it back across.
No, right on, you know.
Jesus. There's literally one person in this league who's running away with it. How has someone managed to get 61 points from this match day and not every game's been played yet?
What?
Someone in the league that me and you are in has got 61 points from this match day alone. Match week. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, about Black Redemption has got 62.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Literally none of us have even got anywhere near to that. Because you would have to be playing. It's hard because like we've all played teams against each other and you lose points.
I want to know how he's got De Bruyne, Salah and Haaland on his side.
Yeah, I've tried to do that. You can't because they're literally the highest priced players on the actual fantasy. They're the highest priced players. So it means if he's gone and got them, it means the rest of his team would have to be incredibly, the word is crap. His rest of his team would have to be mediocre players that are very, very, very small amount of money.
Just have to wait until end of match day, sort that Jesus out.
I already know what I'm doing. I'm just going to swap Jesus over and I'm just going to put Alexander Mitrovic there.
I'm taking him out, man.
No wonder why this person's doing that well when he's got Liverpool, Newcastle, and Man City, and most of the teams that he's got are literally winning and not conceding goals.
Kelly was closest in red and black.
Kelly and Koulibaly, and he does get the final touch.
Yep, I now get how he's now doing it. He's doing it at sneaky times when he's using the things that you can do like bench boost and triple captain. He's using them at specific times.
Yeah.
Because he done the bench boost once, and you're not going to believe this. He got 114 points.
What?
He put his bench boost on for one of the match days, and he got 114 points from it.
Yeah.
That's why he's got 61. It's because he's using bench boost. It's got what was it?
Just about ready.
So he got 12 points from Salah, 15 from Mitrovic, and he's got 12 points from Trippier and 6 points from Pope, 8 from Almiron and 8 from Martinelli.
Hopefully, Aubameyang can get a goal.
But do you know what's gonna bug a lot of people over? A lot of the big teams in not long are all facing each other, so something's gonna give. So it's gonna make people having to change a really good side, and you're gonna have to literally change it to mediocre players, just to save you from losing a lot of points. Because eventually Liverpool are going to be facing Newcastle and vice versa, that Newcastle are going to be playing Arsenal in not long. So that's in about 2 weeks they play Newcastle to Arsenal. Some people are going to be buggered. I always try for fantasy football, always use my head on and try and never play in one fixture, get 2 players from the same team. Because then you're not guaranteed to lose any points in the game. I only play 2 players in the same team from the same game if I have no choice. Sterling! Gallagher! Gallagher! Oh! Kai Havertz, you're a twat. He could have lofted it far right, basically to Sterling, but he passed it to Conor Gallagher, who was literally in a harder position, with literally 2 defenders in front of him. When Sterling literally had no defenders in front of him. Literally, you can see Sterling literally running a gut to try and get there, and literally he's literally pointing. I'm here. I've got no one in front of me.
Solanke will move into the more central role. Christie right. It's virtually 4 up top for Bournemouth now. Mbele's second appearance in the Premier League. And here he is, trying to make an impact.
Oh yeah, you also did a bit of the same thing as what I did with a player. You would have earned 6 points if you put Koulibaly on your starting lineup.
Oh, but they all equal up at the end of the match day.
Oh, because I thought because I remember you telling me that you could only earn points there in your starting 11.
Yeah.
So in some aspects, if you did this and you took Saliba out and you actually started Koulibaly instead of Saliba, you'd have been better off because you would have had 2 defenders with both earned 6 in this match week. It's like I got buggered with Mitrovic, who earned 15, but also said he was doubtful to play. That's why I didn't start him. That's why sometimes on fantasy football I hate it when it does that.
You didn't start Trippier though, did you?
No, because also I was busy on that day, so I didn't really have time to literally go and change anything because I had stuff to do. That was my main problem.
Tells us that in the second half there's been a little bit more from Bournemouth going forward, but not enough. Nothing to trouble Kepa, Arrizabalaga, and most of the Chelsea back line. And Gary O'Neill will need much more for his next test on Saturday, New Year's Eve, at home to Crystal Palace.
So yes, I definitely started Mitrovic because they're playing bottom of the league Southampton. If he gets a couple of chances, he might score a hatful in that game. And Newcastle are playing Leeds, so I can see Newcastle winning that game against Leeds because Leeds are conceding a lot of goals. Points! I finally get some more points because Trevor Chalobah's coming on. I get at least 1 or 2 for him playing a few minutes. So at least I've not got to play with 0.
He just looks happy. I think the way that he's playing, particularly in that first half, his link-up play with Reece James was excellent. He looked electric.
Who else have I got?
And that assist for the first
I've got Brighton up playing Arsenal.
Special mention to Mason Mount as well.
Oh, it means I'm going to have to... Are you on the bench? Let's see if you're on the bench for my... Let's see if you're on the bench. So it means, sorry Trossard, you're going to get shot off. And Trippier, you're going to be going on. Because I got Arsenal playing Brentford. So Arsenal playing Brighton, so that's going to be that's an interesting one. And on Sunday we play Forest.
A message to send to his players to make absolutely sure. There's lots of hustle and bustle from Bournemouth, but it all seems too late. So Laura to Anthony. In fairness, hustle and bustle doesn't mean the best. We need a bit of quality with it.
And that's been the problem, that lacking of quality in those final third areas. That's what Gary O'Neill's trying to do, get the balance right between defence and attack.
Oh, it's a week today. That's a big a week today is a big game. Arsenal versus Newcastle.
What?
A week today, Arsenal are playing Newcastle at home. So that could be the one. If anybody's got any Newcastle Arsenal players like ourselves, you could have the issue that you may not get. You get very limited amount of points because it could be like a 0-0 game. That could be. Brighton are playing Everton. May either playing Bournemouth. So Rashford, you'll definitely be playing in my team for that game. Fulham, are you? And we play Man City a week on Thursday. And you know what's weird? No, Man City don't play this weekend. Man City don't play at the weekend, but their next fixture's us.
To close down defensively, be that focal point. At times, Serge hasn't been there. He's had to evolve this game, hasn't he, as well? From the Championship, scoring so many goals. Can't do that in the Premier League. So he evolved.
Zamora. Gary O'Neill is urging his players forward just to try and make this injury time period as interesting as it can be.
So after we play Man City in the league and then in the FA Cup, we then play another midweek game against Fulham in a rearranged fixture.
Be all and end all for Chelsea today was 3 points. And they are 3.5 minutes away, celebrating all of them. Zamora, David Gallagher, and Aspilicueta, Dembele.
Oh, this is funny. When's the next time, Premier League or FA, are you actually going to let Chelsea play a game on a Saturday? Shit, we're on a Sunday. Monday.
Zamora. Referee thought about it. He hesitated. And he decided that
This referee's a git. He's basically give the free kick to Bournemouth, didn't give it at first, hesitated, and then gave Bournemouth a free kick. About 2 or 3 seconds later.
Shudder's watching that.
you can see why he thought about it.
Wait, Chelsea don't play on a Saturday in the Premier League until the 21st of January when we play Liverpool. We don't play on,
Last bit of goalkeeping to do.
and that's an early kickoff. That's on BT. So that's the early 12:30 kickoff.
Jadon Anthony and Sir
Oh, and on the same day, Napoli are playing no, not Salernitana. I got stressed the last time they played Napoli
a grandstand couple of minutes.
because of a guy called Koulibaly who got himself sent off.
Who watched it all the way onto his gloves. Wants to know why you-
That was stressful. That game was stressful. Napoli's first game back is literally next week. Is it?
Yeah.
It's next Wednesday, and they're away to Inter Milan.
Hurled in towards Lowe.
So it's not good. So it's not an easy fixture to start off with. But at least it's better to get it out of the way. Way! Have that, Millen. No, I've had Dominic Solanke.
It's a huge chance for Bournemouth. He leaves well.
The guy who said that we should not let him score, he nearly scored.
Such is the way when you're behind. The one real quality ball into the
Oh, do you have to make it any worse, Serie A, that I got to then 4 days later after Inter Milan have to go up against Sampdoria and Caputo shite?
Bournemouth's new bosses at the top. Michael B. Jordan has
I'm gonna get.
When do Serie A start again?
Serie A actually starts next week. It's next week. As in not next week, not next weekend, just midweek. They got midweek fixtures. It's on Wednesday. Milan are playing Salernitana. We play Napoli. Napoli play Inter. Getting 3 points. How do we feel? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed Full-Time Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 0. Like, subscribe to the notification, get it post. And I don't know when the next time I'm streaming. Oh, next time I'm going to be streaming will be on Sunday for Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Like, subscribe to the notification, blue is the colour.